Hello, hello. I'm Jen Turnham and I help women find more time for themselves so that they can be better mothers, sisters, friends and partners. I'm also the host of the Strong Women with Jen, which is a free Facebook group for women, obviously. I included a link in the post so you can request to join right away. This is my regular Monday evening weekly live stream. And before we get started on today's topic, I just want to invite you to download my free ebook, 5 Secrets to Get Motivated. The link is in the post attached to this video. In fact, you've got a couple of minutes right now to duck off and do that because I am just about to make sure I share this video with the ladies in my group. Just bear with me a second while I do this. All right, almost there. Okay. Okay, thanks for your patience there. So today's topic, I'm going to talk about something that goes by a whole range of different names. I'm going to call it discovering your ultimate concern or your life's purpose. And one of the reasons I wanted to do this is to help, I suppose, find more time, because I think one of the big issues in today's society is that being busy has become almost a status symbol, and not being busy is akin to being lazy almost. And I just think that's quite a sad place that we're in at the moment. We continue to add more and more to our already overflowing to-do lists. We work longer hours, we have less downtime, we spend less time doing the things that we truly love, we're spending less quality time with the people that we truly love. So one of the things I'm trying to do is I'm on a bit of a mission to change this current, I suppose, norm in today's society that being busy is a good thing. I want to show women that we don't have to be crazy busy all the time, and in fact it's actually better for everybody if we're not crazy busy all the time. Because what's the result of getting busier and busier? Basically everyone suffers, and the things that suffer most are our relationships and the things that are really important to us. I'm sure you've heard stories of people who work and work and work really hard. This is, I suppose, classic in terms of men who have this career and they work really hard and they work all these hours for their family, and sometimes their family ends up disappearing because the priorities shift and it doesn't feel like it's being done for their family. And I think women do it in a different way. I mean, yes, there are career women now as well, but women, I think, have a tendency to try to do everything and be everything to everyone. So being busy all the time is not a good thing. That's really the crux of this message. The other thing I think is interesting about this topic of being constantly getting busier and busier is that in my experience we don't actually really achieve more either. So the busier we are, we're not necessarily more productive because usually something has to give. So why is this not working? Why is this being constantly busy not working? Well, one of the reasons is because Our brains are not hardwired to be able to keep going and going and going. We're not an energizer bunny, so our brain does need breaks. And I also think that we seem to have lost sight of our priorities, and instead of slowing down and enjoying the ride more, we're speeding up the ride, and we're trying to do more and more. We're trying to buy more and more, and we're trying to get more and more squeezed out of life. Except the problem is, most of the time, we're too tired and run down to actually enjoy the times that we do have off, or the times that we are trying to enjoy life and not just work and tick items off our to-do list. So that's I suppose, the current issue that I wanted to talk about. What can we do instead? So how is this life purpose going to make any difference to this current situation? The best way to think about it is if you can think of your life as being geared up towards one thing and one thing only, and that is your life purpose or your ultimate concern, everything you do should revolve around whether or not it helps you move closer to that life purpose. And I read in a book the other day, because I got this initial idea from the book Grit by Angela Duckworth, which is a really good book. She gave an example of a famous baseball pitcher. And he used to, everything in his life revolved around pitching. Even so far as he used to pat dogs with his left hand, because he was a right-handed pitcher. He didn't go on a holiday to places where he might have gotten sunburnt, because that would stop him from pitching and training for a few days to a week. So that's, I suppose, a really extreme example of how once you've identified your life purpose, you make sure that everything you do is moving you towards that life purpose, but it gives you the idea. So how do you identify what your life purpose actually is? The easiest way is to continually ask the why question over and over again until you get the answer of just because. So for example, why do I want to get to work on time? Because it makes me look professional. Why do I want to look professional? Because blah, blah. Why, blah, blah. And you just keep going down that track. Just keep asking the why question until you get to the answer of just because, or that's what I want to do. And that basically is your life purpose. It worked when I tried it. You might need to maybe start off with a different initial question, but give it a go and see what you think. And once you have identified this, hey Katrina, how you going? Sorry, I just saw you pop up on my screen. So once you've identified your life purpose through asking the why question over and over again, then ask yourself, are there things that I can discontinue doing because they're not helping me move towards my life purpose? So that's pretty much it today, bit of a short one. I'd love to continue this discussion in our group, and I would love to hear what you have identified as your life purpose. And I'd also love to hear about what you have decided to stop doing because it doesn't actually create more time in your life for your life purpose. So I think that conversation will be quite interesting as well. So thanks for watching today. And as I mentioned, don't forget to download your free copy of my 5 Secrets to Get Motivated booklet. The link is in the post attached to this video. And I'll chat to you more in the Strong Women with Jen Facebook group. Have a great Monday evening, and I will see you next week. Ciao, ciao.